Yo, what's going on, you guys? I'm back just to, get some more knowledge out there. I want to speak about, love, kindness, loyalty, honesty, respect. See, when you hold these qualities, you are truly a rare breed, okay? Because it seems like it just vanished without a trace. Like, you speak about love, honesty, respect, loyalty. People don't know what that is. It's like you're speaking a different language. And this goes for family members, friends, strangers. It's like when you're interested in somebody and you want to get to know them, but they think that you're trying to catfish them or scam them, some kind of crazy nonsense like that. It's because of the way of the world. And it shouldn't be that way. It's like nobody wants a relationship, whether with family, friends, partners. It's like people just want a one night stand. It's like, what? Like, do you have that little respect for yourself? Because think about it. You having a one night stand. You don't know how many people that this person that you having a one night stand with done had other one night stands with. And you don't know how many that other person had one night stands with. Why degrade yourself? Like, that doesn't make any sense. See, as many times that people have tried to get with me, I ain't about that. Not at all. Because I respect myself. I love myself too much. And y'all should be the same. Because it's unhealthy for one. And two, when you are intimate with somebody, you're not just being intimate with them. You are passing your energy to that person. See, people think that sex is just sex, and it's not. There's so much more that goes with that. It's like you're allowing that person not only in your energy, but your mind, your body, your soul. It's so unhealthy. And for family, it's like everybody's trying to one up one another. Like, what happened to family values? What happened to family morals? What what happened to family respect? Like, it doesn't make any kind of sense to me. Growing up in the home that I grew up in, it wasn't healthy. And there were no morals or values. And what that taught me is that I wanted better and more for myself. It taught me to be complete opposite of what I was taught. Because I didn't want to be like those people. Because I know how it made me feel. So it allowed me to put myself in somebody else's shoes. You don't know what the next person has gone through. They may have gone through worse things than you. And you could be the trigger for that person. Why do that? There's no need. There's no sense in that. Life is short. Would you rather be happy, healthy, and stable, or be reckless, messy, insecure, depressed, angry? Do you know how much energy that it takes to be angry? Just like the saying, they say it takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile. So, with that being said, muscles, you have to use energy. Because everything comes from energy. Cells, all of that. Because, say for instance, you went and did a hard workout, and you put your all your energy into doing that workout to get to your ultimate goal for that day. The next day, your energy is going to be low. And it takes so much more energy to get yourself motivated and moving because of the energy that you used for that workout the day prior. With friends, what happened to friends genuinely being happy for your success? What happened to friends not crossing boundaries? What happened to friends not bullying their friends? Because it doesn't matter. You could be like, oh, yo, Sam, like, dude, like, you're so top heavy. And they look disappointed. You're like, oh, I'm just playing. Bruh. That's bullying somebody. Because you put, I'm just playing after it. Supposed to make it better? No. You're putting that I'm just playing so that, you know what I'm saying, you could get away with degrading your so-called friend. And try to continue to do the same thing over and over in different ways. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, what happened to treating people the way you want to be treated? How do you expect to get kindness, love, honesty, respect if you don't give it? So you can't get mad if somebody doesn't give it and you don't. You get what you give. If you give out positive energy, positive manifestations, you will get in return positive energy, positive manifestations. Now, if you're in low vibration and you're giving out that negative, ill will energy and manifestations, that's what you're gonna get. If your mind is negative, you're gonna see the world negative. If your mind is positive, you're gonna see the world positive. People don't get that concept. They expect to be in a negative aspect in their mind and receive positive feedback, positive things going for them. No, you create your environment, you create your world. Yes, we are all cohabitating in this world together, but each one of us has a different world because each of us has a different mindset. So if you wake up and you start off rip by saying, man, yada yada yada, all negative, that's how your day is going to be. But if you get up, say your prayers, thank God before your feet even touch the ground, and say, I am going to have a productive, positive day. I am going to accomplish at least 3 of my goals, if not more, in this day. You are going to have a fantastic day. I can't remember the guy's name, but he did this basically experiment to where, hold on, I need to take a drink of my tea. He did this experiment to where he had 2 strawberries. He put one in one baggie and another in another baggie. And each day, he said to one strawberry, I hate you. And then he went to the other strawberry and said, I love you. Which strawberry do you think started to mold and decrepitate before the other? The one that he said that he hated. That's the same thing with people amongst ourselves and amongst our peers. Words are powerful. They can make you or break you. It all depends on yourself. Coming from where I came from, it wasn't positive. But I made it my goal to become positive. I made it my goal to have a healthy mind. Your mind is extremely, extremely powerful. It's right there with your heart. Your mind is a very, very, very vital strong organ. Your heart is a very vital, strong organ. Because nothing in your body can work without your mind and your heart. So if you're sending out negative energy, people don't realize and understand that. Despite the energy that is coming out, it still comes from your heart. Whether you want to believe it or not. So when you are being negative and hateful and bitter to others, that's how you feel and see yourself. All you're doing is giving a reflection of how you feel about yourself. None of your organs or your body can't even function without your mind and your heart. And people fail to understand, to recognize that. How do you expect to love someone or have someone love you when that's how you feel in your heart? You can't love. At that point in time, you're not capable of giving or receiving love. So if your mind and your heart don't align, you're not balanced. You're not equal. Your mind and your heart, has to align. Because if you have bitterness here, but not here, you could tell someone that you love them, but do you truly? Are you actually capable of loving that person? Are you capable of receiving? You can't. There's no way. Because your mind and your heart, it's not aligned. So you could feel one way here and feel differently here, or nothing at all. People need to understand that. Because what comes out of here doesn't mean anything unless your actions equal up. Because when you are in an unalignment, that means that things are not lined up. When you are in an unalignment, it will end up showing. Because you can say all you want out of here. But if your actions don't follow up, and trust me, you could try to force them, but people who are aligned, they will know. They will know. So you can talk and tell somebody you love them till you're blue in the face. But your actions speak a different language. See, when you're aligned, what you say and your actions will line up. There will be no deceitfulness. Because you mean what you say and say what you mean. See, people, they're all talk nowadays. That's all they do. Because 9 times out of 10, whether it's a man or a woman, they just want to get in your pants. You know what I'm saying? And want to try to sneak out or, never talk to you again or whatever. Because they just want to get from you what they can get or what they want. And that's it. And the same with family and friends, but a little different. They will try and gaslight you to the extreme. But you will see that their words do not match up with their actions. See, I allow people to tell on themselves. Like people see world as checkers, but it's really chess. You have to have a very strategic mindset to play chess. It's not all about reading the person. It's all about your strategy. Thinking through each move. See, checkers, people just like to. Chess, that's why people don't end up succeeding. Gotta have a strategic mindset. You could be physically strong, but if you are not knowledgeable mentally strong, emotionally strong. This world gonna chew you up. You don't want that. You want to gain as much as you can out of life. Because materialistic things, money, women, men, whatever you're into, you can't take with you. But love, loyalty, honesty, dignity, knowledge, enlightenment, that goes with you. Because materialistic things, they're cheap. It doesn't matter the price tag. It's cheap. Talk is cheap. People want to flash. Oh, I got this and this and this and this and this and this. You're cheap. Your mindset is cheap. I'd rather have little to nothing than everything I have ever wanted. Why? Because materialistic things changes people. And see, you have to have a strong will, a strong mind, in order for that not to consume you. But still, some people let that go to their head anyway. I never have. I value my relationships. I value everything. Because when you don't value and appreciate the things that you have, there's nothing that can truly make you happy. Because materialistic things can't and won't make you happy. It may make you happy for a day or two. But truly, does it make you happy? Because that can go away within a blink of an eye. Your loyalty, dignity, honesty, respect, knowledge, that lives forever. Even after you're gone. People need to wake up. They need to see what is actually going on. Like, say for instance, you are talking to somebody and you know that they have wealth and materialistic things. And you want to be with them just for those reasons. You're cheap. You're easily bought. Materialistic things, no matter the price tag, if you settle for that, you're cheap. I'd rather struggle and earn what I have than for it to be handed to me. Because what did I learn from something being handed to me? Not a damn thing. But being codependent on someone else and not knowing what it takes to actually earn and provide for yourself. I rather work for what I have than to ever be handed anything. Because to me, I didn't earn it. I didn't learn anything. And see, this younger generation, they're so used to not having to do anything except hold their hand out. They expect everything to be handed to them. What are they learning from that? Nothing. Except that no matter what they do, good or bad, they still don't have to work for anything. How are you to allow them to grow? How do you expect them to provide for their family when they decide to have a family? They know what the hell to do. And hopefully, something bad doesn't happen to you. Because if so, that child, they are gonna fall. Because they ain't gonna know what to do. Because I always had everything handed to them. They didn't have to lift a finger for anything that they ever had. Do you really want that to how your legacy to be? Do you want that to be how people are remembered by you? Wake up. Use this instead of using that head down there, because that ain't gonna get you nowhere. because you might catch something you don't want to get, or you might get somebody pregnant and don't have the means of providing. You're setting that generation up for failure if you do that. Despite if the mother is hard working and, an A mom, a child is always going to ask where their daddy is because they're going to see their friends with their daddies. Then they're going to think, maybe there's something wrong with me. Think about it. Till next time, y'all. Love, honesty, respect, and prosperity.